Planet Dolan.
From eating worms to creating a scavenger hunt, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about our most desperate attempts to attract a crush. I'm Melissa, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by PiggyMaster64. When Sweet Commando was in 7th grade, he liked a girl who was on his mind all the time. His friend told him one day that his crush said whoever ate the most worms would be her boyfriend. Sweet Commando accepted the challenge. After 5 minutes, Sweet Commando had eaten 59 worms. After he was done, he asked her,
"Does this mean we're boyfriend and girlfriend?"
She said, "Hell no!" And then she kicked Sweet Commando in the nuts and walked away. 2 days later, she started dating his friend. Number 9 was submitted by Candy Khaleesi. Slapped Ham did 2 different, pretty desperate things for 2 different girls he was trying to impress. Once, he had a crush on a huge anime fan, so he decided to make a bento box for her. She appreciated the effort, but Slapped Ham didn't really know what he was doing, so she got sick from food poisoning. The other girl was one he'd known since 3rd grade. She really liked birds, so on her birthday, Slapped Ham decided to cover himself in feathers and make a sexy bird call. And he did it in the middle of lunch at school. So he embarrassed himself in front of the entire freshman class. Number 8 was submitted by FaZe Blaze. Once he got to 5th grade, Pringle decided that he was going to get a girlfriend. But he didn't really like any girls except for one, but he was too scared to just ask her out. He knew she really liked puppies, so he decided to make her one out of fabric since he knew how to sew fairly well. Pringle stuffed it with little beads instead of cotton, then sewed it together and added a heart. With Valentine's Day coming up, he decided that would be the day to give it to her. When Pringle got to school, he took it out and gave it to her. She called Pringle ugly, and then opened the puppy with her scissors, spilling thousands of little beads everywhere. Pringle found out later that she had a type of autism that made her react strangely when she gets surprised or overwhelmed. Pringle spent the rest of the day cleaning it up. Number 7 was submitted by Butter Me Up Sally. Back in 6th grade, Ladybot School had a really tall jungle gym. During recess, Ladybot told her friends to lead her in front of the jungle gym. Ladybot climbed up to the top and shouted to her,
"I'll do a backflip for you, my love."
Ladybot did the backflip and landed on her face, breaking her arm and nose. They ended up dating though, so worth it? Number 6 was submitted by Clara the Demon Fox. When Spincess was in kindergarten, she had a huge crush on a boy named Tolop. She had her mom put her long hair into a cute style and put on a cute dress for school. She made a knitted rose for him and placed it on his desk before class. He saw it and shoved it in his book bag. At recess, Spincess followed Tolop around but eventually tripped and fell. He immediately came running over to help. So the next day, she had an idea that if she kept falling down in front of him, he'd keep coming to help her. It worked for a while, but eventually, he caught on and just asked Spincess if she liked him. She said yes, and it was mutual, but eventually she ended up going to a different school. They still talked though. Number 5 was submitted by BossCat2327. In 4th grade, Sid liked a girl a lot, but she already had a boyfriend. Not knowing how to impress her, he suggested they play a game with a skipping rope. So Sid tried to impress her by spinning around with his eyes closed, spinning the skipping rope around like a chain. But Sid went too fast and lost control. He ended up smacking her with the rope, giving her a big red mark on her leg. She was obviously upset, and told him right then and there that she would not be his girlfriend. She at least offered to still be friends. Number 4 was submitted by Jirian the Original. When Spinal Palm was in the 8th grade, a new kid named Princess Proton came to his school. During lunch one day, he sat down and started chatting with her. She said that she likes strong men, and in particular one huge kid named Hellvent. Hellvent was absolutely ripped, to the point where Spinal Palm assumed he must be on steroids or something. But Spinal Palm was determined to impress Princess Proton, so he got up, walked over to Hellbent, tapped him on the back, and sucker punched him. He pushed Hellbent onto the table until the teachers came to separate them. Spinal Palm got suspended for 2 days, but Princess Proton ended up dating him for 3 years. Of course, Hellbent still goes to his school, so Spinal Palm always has to make sure to watch his back. Number 3 was submitted by Kai for the win. The most desperate thing Doopy ever did was launch herself out of her chair and start dancing around the classroom, serenading her crush on Valentine's Day. Her teacher actually helped her set it up. Her cue was for the teacher to make a comment about quickly serenading her Valentine. Doopy didn't end up getting together with her crush, but she was called a rock star for the rest of the school year. She didn't even have a good singing voice. Number 2 was submitted by Kiro-san 1. Zaraganba had just gotten into a new school, and as he was walking into the classroom, he saw a cute girl. After a few months of school, Zaraganba got to know her a little better and decided to ask her out. And he decided the best way to do that was to create a scavenger hunt for her. He spent hours trying to come up with clever riddles and clues to help her along. He left notes scattered around the classroom, and sure enough, she found them. Finally, she found the last clue, which said, "Congratulations, you have found all 3 clues. Now is it safe to say which answer you will choose?" Zaraganba went up to her at that point and asked her out. She turned him down flat, and he became the laughingstock of the school for the entire 4 years he was there. Poor guy. And number 1, the most desperate thing I've done to attract someone. Back in elementary school, I had a crush on this kid. He was kinda cute. We had a lot in common, but the one thing we didn't have in common was our taste in music. I liked the golden oldies, top 40, some pop, but he loved rap. He told me his favorite singer was Eminem, so I decided I would serenade him by learning a couple of his songs and singing it back to him. This was before the days of the internet, or at least the days before I had access to the internet. So I actually taped on VCR, kids you might want to Google what a VCR is, and kept rewinding and playing and rewinding and playing a performance of Eminem's Lose Yourself to write down all the lyrics. I finally memorized it, and I was ready to perform it. I told him to meet me out back in the schoolyard so I could sing it, and he said sure. Is it okay if I bring my new girlfriend Tanya from 6th grade? I canceled the whole thing, and to this day, I'm not a fan of rap music. Huge thanks for all the folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question for you. What's the dumbest excuse you've ever heard? Let us know in the Reddit page linked below, and you might be featured in a future countdown.
This video was made possible by our fans over on Patreon. Thank you for the support, guys.
Catch you guys next time. Goodbye!